Good morning, everyone. All right. I've got a joke for you all this morning. Yay! Hey. The joke is called Two Women Talking in Heaven. The first woman says, "Hi, Wanda." "Well, hi, Sylvia. How did you die?" "I froze to death." "Oh, no, how horrible." "It wasn't so bad. After I quit shaking from the cold, I began to get warm and sleepy and finally died a peaceful death. What about you?" Second woman said, "I died of a massive heart attack. I suspected that my husband was cheating, so I came home early to catch him in the act. But instead, I found him all by himself in the den watching TV. So then what happened?" "I was sure there was another woman there somewhere. Then I started running all over the house looking. I ran up to the attic and searched, and down to the basement. Then I went through every closet and checked under all the beds. I kept this up until I looked everywhere, and finally I became so exhausted that I just keeled over with a heart attack and died." The first woman says, "Too bad you didn't look in the freezer. We'd both still be alive." All right. So I'm going to go through the activities for the week and try to give you all a little bit of information. All right. So today, following coffee, there's an outdoor decorating committee in the community room, and also there is a Tanglewood Veterans meeting, and it's on the patio out here back by the pool, following the Monday morning coffee. Today at noon, we have line dance class here in the hall, and then this evening, we have bingo. Be here and ready to play by 6:15. Make sure you wear your ID badge so they know that you're a Tanglewood resident. All right, on Friday, we're going to be having a pool grand reopening party, and Lee Alcorn and Pete Ruano are going to be here, and we're going to be serving some beer and wine and sodas out there for everybody. That's going to be from 1 to 3. Saturday is the Petanque tournament, 9 o'clock at the courts. Do we still have available space for the tournament for Petanque? Okay, so it's full, okay. All right. And then on Saturday evening, there is a dance from 7 to 10. The cost is $5 for Tanglewood residents, and for non-residents, it's $6. There's a sign-up sheet on the credenza for the potluck being held on October 10th. Please sign up, bring enough food for 12 in your own place settings. Also, the ladies' luncheon this month will be on the 19th. It's going to be on October 19th, and that is going to be at the Olympic. The sign-up is on the credenza. Arrive at 11, eat 11:30, and pay there. The CPR class is going to be rescheduled for November. And let's see, I think that's all my stuff. And then I have something that I want to read to you all this morning, if I can find it, because I lost it. Help! Okay, well, I'll see if I can get it and then come back up. All right, thank you all so much.
Artie Nichols for the blood drive. There's been a little confusion about the date. The day is October 11th from 9 to 3. And so there's mixed up in the paperwork, but it's 9 to 3 on the 11th coming up. We appreciate it. We need people to give blood because of all the things going on. We need blood seriously. So if you could give blood, go to the condenser in the white book where it says blood drive. Could you sign your name up? And we appreciate it if you
Morning.
could
Good
sign
to see you
up
all
and
back
give
again.
blood.
I say that with my fingers
Thank you.
crossed. This Friday, first Friday of the month, is our food drive. Those of you who have just come back, I'm reminding you, put a bag of non-perishable foodstuffs out. We'll pick it up. If you put it out by 8:30, we start picking up at 9 o'clock. All you folks who get frustrated because your bag is still out there at 10 to 9, cool it. We'll be there. Now, if you still have a bunch of junk in front of your house because Don's team has not made it to us yet, put the sack someplace where it's visible, okay? Don't bury it under the bushes. That's it. We pick it up with our volunteers and take it to a food bank. If you'd rather bring it up to Billy's office, or if you wanted to give cash or a check, just give it to Billy anytime before Friday morning, and we'll take care of it.
Standing in for Lois Eberly for the special meals. This month's meal will be October the 17th. It will be roast pork with sauerkraut, carrots, red potatoes, applesauce, dessert, and coffee. If you bought tickets for September and can attend the October meal, bring them. We will exchange them for you. Should such a thing happen that you cannot attend the October dinner, this one time only, we would refund your money. So Connie will be here on Mondays, or Billy has tickets in the office. Hope to see you on October 17th.
Good morning, Randy Roth with Trips and Travel. October 23rd is the presentation for all those interested in going to Ireland next September. It'll be right after coffee. And we did get enough people for the Key West. We've got 4 people from Michigan arriving today. They're supposed to give me a check tomorrow. That'll put us to the magic number of 30. And then there's 4 Canadians that are putting a check in the mail. So Key West is a go, and the pre-meeting is October 30th after coffee.
I'd like to apologize for last Monday. Didn't have bingo. Something happened to the machine. Well, I got it all fixed. If everybody take a look in the back there, you see those TVs? That's what you're going to be seeing if you come to bingo tonight. And everything's all fixed. So be here by 6:15, because we start playing bingo at 6:30. Make sure you have your badges. And if you got somebody, a visitor with you, make sure you go down and get a visitor's pass. So tonight, we're having bingo. Thank you.
Luann Wykes from the dance committee. I just want to talk about the entertainers that we're having Saturday night. It's called Good Stuff. We've had them here. This is a father-daughter team with backup from his wife, and these are very, very, very good people. They write their own songs. The daughter has performed since she was 9 years old. We are very lucky to get them this year because they do a lot of cruises and things like that. So they're excellent. You don't have to come and worry that they'll be off key or something like that we hear, but please come. They are awesome. They are so awesome, I was unable to get them in 2018. I have to book them for January of 2019. So, come and support the dance committee. You know that we do some awesome things with our 50-50 money. We support children. We support Peace River Women's Abuse Center. We do a lot of things like that. I know people in this community don't say, I don't like dancing, I don't like this, I don't like that. Well, you know what? pull up your bootstraps and come and do something different. Because, you know, wasn't here, but you've been through a lot of things, and I think it's time to have some fun. So just come and listen, and, you know, if nothing else, laugh at your neighbor if he does get up to dance, because it's worth it. So please come see good stuff and enjoy yourself.
Good morning,
Thank you.
everybody. I'm Penny Irelli, and my first little thing is with no committee at all. This is for the Tanglewood monthly newsletter delivery. I have everybody in place to deliver throughout the entire community. I do, however, need some substitutes for Carefree, Dreamcatcher, and Outback. We will be having a meeting on October the 16th after coffee to distribute the maps for the area in which you are supposed to deliver, and to also go through how it will be done so that it can be done quickly. So that's all. I will try to get announcements in TWR Times for this, for anything that goes on, whether it's with the decorating committee or with the delivery for the newsletter, TWR Times. Gary got detained, so I will just say that the decorating committee has a ton of stuff to put out for Christmas. We have 42 Christmas trees, 30-some wreaths, and we're going to wrap 44 trees. We certainly could use some help. You don't need to join the committee, but if you're able to help us in any way, please make sure that we have your name and address and your email, because 4 people cannot do it. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All right, this is called The Night Before Irma. 'Twas the night before Irma, all through the clubhouse, the creatures were stirring and scurrying about. They talked and laughed, even learned a few names, some singing and dancing and playing card games. But in the wee hours when tucked into bed, came visions of hurricane winds in their head. Blankets were laid on airbeds and chairs, and hoped their friends would soon join them there. Some had CPAPs and others PJs. They were snoring and snorting in so many ways. When out in the kitchen there arose such a clatter, I jumped off my cot to see what was the matter. Then what to my wondering eyes did appear? Busy men and women who had all volunteered. They brewed coffee, baked cookies, served fresh food and cakes, salads and pasta, soup too. It smelled great. The wind now growling and roaring to warn us, Irma was here and the worst lay before us. So we grabbed a few snacks, a drink or two. No alcohol allowed, but rum cake would do. She circled for hours around Tanglewood. Up to Category 4, our shelter was stood. Through prayers and stamina, our community was safe. The Lord had his hands on all sections that day. As reports came in, they listened in vain. Now Carefree, then Outback and Big Sky too. Whistle Stop Bayside and Wildflower the same, all with no power and Irma to blame. The Dreamcatcher folks had no power too, but theirs came back first with a hospital crew. To the top of the roof and the top of the walls, men checked for leaks due to the squalls. Then a big Georgia truck full of food galore drove to the clubhouse and opened the doors. I smiled and took photos as God's plan unfolded. With tears in our eyes, the truck they unloaded. They spoke kind words, then we went to work, unloading watermelons. Woo-wee, what a perk. Some tempers got hot, some misunderstood, but our faith in God turned it all into good. So what have we learned from our neighbor and brother? Have patience, forgiveness, and be kind to each other. I was given this to read this morning, and it is up on TWR Times. If any of you would like to look up and see who the author is. Thank you so very much. Have a wonderful day.
Who is the author? And whether she wants to know her name or not, it was Pam Beatty. So Pam was the author. Okay, rounding out the morning, the Dog Club will meet on Thursday at 10:30. You might have noticed that we are selling special event season tickets this morning. They continue to be sold for just $70. We've kept the same price for many years. They will be sold before and after coffee each Monday morning, and of course you can get them from Tammy's office at any time. So if you would like to get a ticket, they're going fast. I saw a long line there in front of Mary Lee. You might want to get up there as soon as possible. You can make a check out to TMAC, and that will take care of that $70 for you. Out in the bulletin board, there's a list and pictures of the first 5 shows. Individual tickets, we hope, will go on sale next week for the first show on the 19th. And that's only 48 days away. That's 19th of November. So $70 for 10 shows, that's just $7 a show, quite a deal. Okay, first of all, when I was involved with schools, I would often compliment, I should say, the kids when they did something right. You've been very good this morning. You've been very quiet and very attentive. I would like to call your attention to Don standing over there by the booth, and to Tina, who is kind of hiding over there in the corner. If you have any questions about issues about the storm or the county commission, see Don over there. If you have issues or questions about Fairway Pines, I got that right this time, Tina is over there and she'll be glad to answer your questions. Okay, this day in history. In 1870, Rome was made the capital of Italy. And in 1920, the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates played the only tripleheader ever played in Major League Baseball. The Reds took 2, and Ernie Banks would have been pleased. 1937, Ronald Reagan debuted in a Warner Brothers movie, Love is in the Air. And in 1949, the Aldrich family hit the airways on NBC TV. And in 1992, Alfred Hitchcock Presents first appeared on CBS. Born this day, if you were born this day, you share a birthday, and only he was in 1869 of Mahatma Gandhi. In 1890, Groucho Marx. In 1928, Spanky McFarlane. And 1951, Sting. This month is Country Music Month. It's Go Hog Wild and Eat Country Ham Month. It's National Popcorn Poppin' Month. It's National Toilet Tank Repair Month, and it's Squirrel Awareness Month. This week is National Walk Your Dog Month. Ambrose, were you aware of that? It's Great Books Month. Remember last week we celebrated Banned Books Month. This is Great Books Month. It's Spinning and Weaving Week. It's Great American Beer Festival Week. And today is Guardian Angel Day. It's Peanuts, the cartoon day, and it's World Farm Animals Day. So we've had a busy meeting here today. We've learned a lot. We see that things are starting to pick up. We see that you folks are starting to arrive back again. So plan to take some activities underhand this week. Check with your GWR Times. Look at your bulletin boards. Make a new friend and take them along to one of those activities. And don't forget to wave. Put your food bag out on Friday. You'll be helping a lot of people in need. And in general, have a great week.
Tom.
Wait a minute. Welcome table, excuse me. Hold on now, we got somebody there. I might have congratulated you too soon. Hang on for a second.
Don't forget the welcome table.
I did forget the welcome table.
We actually
And I already asked them if they had somebody, and they do. So pay attention, watch these people, because you'll want to know where to go for coffee. Sue.
Thank you. I want to introduce JD and Connie White. They're new to Tanglewood, so I'm going to turn the microphone over to them and let them introduce themselves.
Stand up. Good morning, everybody. I'm JD. This is Connie. I gotta look that way. And we're fresh here from Taylorsville, Kentucky, a little community outside of Louisville. We lived on about 1.25 acres, and we have 9 grandkids, 3 daughters between us, 9 grandkids that we adore, and lots of friends back up home that we hope are going to visit us here. We've been here about, 12, 13 days. Was delayed a week because of that wicked witch Irma. And we lived in a truck just about for a week with some friends because we sold our home. But we are glad to be here, looking forward to spending a lot of time with you guys. And I am a veteran of Vietnam and a proud one, and I'm looking forward to getting with these guys too. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, all you guys who are in the starter's position, ready, get set, go.